welcome to the first episode of I Love Racing Memorabilia. There's probably going to be a bunch more I Love Racing photography, magazines, collectibles, trading cards, stickers, hero cards, whatever. Been meaning to do this for years, and so finally just decided, gotta do it. This is meant to be a bit lo-fi, low production value, just more straight to camera. First episode here is going to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Long Beach Grand Prix through, I don't know, 10 or 15 programs that I've either bought over the years, had given to me by some dear friends. So just to look at the cover art, the eras there here, celebrating 50 years of the Long Beach Grand Prix and a couple other items as well. So do more of these as I have time. My bookshelves behind me and everything else just in our little home office is just filled with old car parts, helmets, models, I don't even know, but I'm going to try and bring some of this stuff forward because of the many things that I've learned, but the one thing that I know for sure, if you love racing, you probably have some cool keepsakes, and why not just share that, celebrating the love for these things. So this is episode 1, bear with me. These will hopefully get a little better and tighter as I get 2 or 3 or 4 more done here as I'm able to, but I have a passion for this stuff, so hopefully you do as well. Let's take a look at some cool things to remember and honor the 50th anniversary of the Long Beach Grand Prix. Let's start off with 1975, inaugural running of the Long Beach Grand Prix. This book, Roar in the City. I'm told this is a fairly hard to find thing. I love the fact that you have this look back, the original running F5000 race, just amazing stuff in this little book. Obviously a lot of great photos, wonderful captions, backstory of the event. Most of all, I love the fact that this is treated as a total bootleg product here. There's a stamp placed on the inside. I'm guessing this was under some sort of threat. This publication is not sponsored, approved, or endorsed by, or associated with the Long Beach Grand Prix Association. So, seen this goes for a pretty penny on good old eBay. And looking through a bunch of the other items here, not necessarily categorized by year, but love this. Formula Atlantic at Long Beach. This was our Indy Lights back in the day. The great Gilles Villeneuve, right there. Oh my goodness. But look through this, and not only are there some wonderful entries here, seeing Gilles going from Formula Atlantic to Ferrari, did one race for McLaren in between, but you look through the entry list of who's there. Hey, Bobby Rahal, 25 years old. Price Cobb, Bill Brack, KK Rosberg, Jeff Wood, Danny Sullivan, Ish Elge, Howdy Holmes, who you'll see the Chip Ganassi Racing paddock these days. Good old Kevin Coogan, and run down the list, Tom Gloy, Chip Mead, John Norman, and so on and so forth, Bertil Roos. Anyways, wonderful times back in the day, and there's an ad for Canadian beer and blue jeans, damn it. Hey, our GOAT, Mario Andretti, 1979, won this race in 1977. Look at this. I sent a photo of this ad. My friend, Eagle, the great Big Eagle, Dan Gurney, and his son Justin Gurney had yet to see that. Lube Rilon was sponsor of the race. Yeah, tell you. And hey, here's an investment, a Ferrari, apparently. Anyways, you run through this back when it was an F1 race. Just amazing stuff. The Prince of Party. Good old James Hunt, your 1976 Formula One world champion. But yeah, look at that. And a poster in it as well. 1981 up next. Some of these given to me by my friend Terry Malone, aka Piggy. Some of them as well passed on my friend Paul Brown. So yeah, look at this as well. The long run down into the first hairpin here. And yeah, crazy, crazy fun stuff from back in the day. What else do we have? Longines, Mario, of course. You know, there's a fun story about that car, but I'll try and tell that in something else. Hey, a magazine there. Bridgestone tires. Look at that for your Pontiac, your Trans Am, your whatever. Oh boy. Tag Technique d'Avant-Garde. How do you not love that? What do we have here? Weinbach 1977. So indeed, the program for Mario's, what turned out to be his win. Tyrrell six-wheeler, that Tyrrell 74 chassis. Mario Andretti, America's racing star. Pretty awesome how Mario, frankly, is just across all levels of this event. Original pole sitter in 1975 for that F5000 race. Winner in F1, multiple wins as an IndyCar event. Yeah, that guy had the place covered. Not quite as demonstrative on the 1978 cover, but yet again, tickets here. You can go see William Shatner starring in the comedy classic, 1,000 Clowns. So yes, you can go see the captain, the Enterprise apparently, the Center Theater, Long Beach Convention Center, Bonnie Franklin, Vicki Lawrence. The ads that went into these, just amazing. Get your John Courage beer and glass. Oh, how phenomenal. So, all right, let's keep rolling. Well, you see all the cool stuff, and you even get donkeys in here. So 2016, now granted, this would have been the cool aero manufacturer kit segment of the Delar DW12's Heritage, but yeah, this 2016 one, yeah, it's got some stuff. Ooh, Graham, look at you. What else do we have here? Cheap Trick, Grand Marshal, Oscar de la Hoya, right? Be sure to get diarrhea at the Bub Gump Shrimp Company too. What else? Anyways, all kinds of fun. That's one of the newer ones. Here we have Glory 1997. Our man James Axel Vassar here leading, Max Pappas behind him, Juan Manuel Fangio behind. Bunch of cool stuff on the inside as usual. LCI, early a phone card you would use. This is not necessarily totally pre-cell phone, but when folks used cards to call each other instead of their own mobile phone. Let's see. Oh, this is what I flagged. Yes! The old American Touring Car Championship. The Super Touring here. 2-liter formula, a Dodge Stratus. That is right. Driving a Dodge Stratus. I found this as well, which... So here's an ad, a full-page ad, by 420 Eyewear. Why the number 420? I think it's supposed to be a little inside thing for folks who know, wink, wink. But here's an ad for 420 Eyewear. Shows no eyewear. So, yeah, I want to buy some. Hey, here as well, we have more awesomeness. 1992, Little Al, Mario, and we also have qualifying sheet from 1992. And look at the ad on the inside. How do you not love that? Jimmy Vassar, the late Jovi Marcello, Brian Till, Scott Goodyear, Bob Rahal, Hiro Matsushita, Willie T. Ribbs, Danny Sullivan, all promoting the Atlantic Series we just covered. Little mini book here, little Ford versus Chevy, cool motors and whatnot. God, the cars look good. Anyways, get lost in this stuff all day. All right, what do we have next? 1989, Jay Leno, boys and girls, and the Toyota Celebrity Pro Celebrity Race. Who do we have here? Look at that. AJ all the way to Ludwig Heimrath Jr. And then Coogan. He was sponsored by Playboy Fashions when that magazine made fashions. Look what Chevy paid for. How cool is this? Center spread, cutaway of its motor, 2.65 liter turbo V8, little horsepower and torque curve, all the cars carrying its engine. Oh, just delightful. Getting towards the end here, 1986. Car's a little porkier back then, but Mario, Emo, and Danny, Bud, all the cars they sponsored. NBC, ESPN, KLAC to cover race weekend. Who do we have? The great Gary Gerald on the right, back then known as Bruce Jenner, today known as Caitlyn Jenner. Then the equally awesome Paul Page on the left. Oh, and then an advertisement for the Del Mar Grand Prix IMSA race, 1986. Oh, beauty, beauty. Got a little bit of art here on the cover. Mario, Emo. What did I flag here from 1988? Oh, yeah, the celebrity winner from 1987. That's right, Jason Bateman, boys and girls. All about that Jason Bateman life. 1990, some little Al. 1998, some more art. I don't even know if there's anything. Well, there's Zanardi hawking bikes. So there you go. Alex's other red racer. Yeah, stuff. Manly stuff. Some of the great Target ads, Vassar, the pineapple, good old Mr. Zanardi. Oh, great times. Look at this. 25th anniversary event, 1999, still in the baggie with the cool little patch. Oh, beautiful. 95, more art. What do we have up front here? More qualifying times and stuff. How about 1993? Another beautiful piece of art on the front. Why don't we go to 91? Little Al. I mean, I'm just sharing. This would have been of his like 88/89 car, which looked very different from the 1990 car, which was super beautiful, championship winning. And so for the 91, it seems like they used a year or two old car, which wasn't quite as beautiful. Let's close here with our look back at crazy range of things from Long Beach on the 50th anniversary. 1999, 25 years of Grand Prix memories. Co-founder Chris Pook. More touring cars. Darren Law, right there, our guy. No, hey! Ah, look at this. Helio Castro Nervous, as we used to call him, Helio Castro Neves. And look at that in the slacks. That being my guy, Matt Swan, who I grew up with and who still works for Shank, Michael Shank today with Helio Castro Neves, Dockers, and I worked for this team in 99. I totally forgot about the Swan and Helio ad. I can't wait to show this to him and roast his monkey ass. Some of the good people in charge of the event, our guy Jim McCallion, still there running things. Ah, boy, this is just so awesome. I can't believe I found the Swan one. And then here, so that's the 25th anniversary of the event. This from 2008, 25th anniversary of Kart/Champ Car, leading the event, being the top billing item here. Expose on Chris Pook. Kevin Lacroix, who I kind of sort of barely remember. Not that that means anything. The Davis family. Oh, that was so awesome. That car built by the Huffacres at Mustang. Super, super amazing and original. Love that thing. Anyways, that's that. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Be doing more as soon as I can with Lord knows what.